Today is a very exciting day. I'm recruiting for one of our trainer dealer learner, as we call them, learner training dealer schools, which will be commencing shortly. I do a couple of these a year, and the process is very long and detailed, but very exciting. Basically, an advert has been placed by myself on my website and my careers website, and people have responded. I had an overwhelming response as per usual, and from over 1,000 applications, I've shortlisted into two groups today for candidates who met the criteria on paper to basically come through to Suncoast today to write my entry-level assessment. Upon writing the assessment, they need to either pass or fail, and then obviously the passed candidates will be moved forward to the next level of recruitment, the next process. As you'll see just now, the candidates are very nervous. They never know what to expect. They've never been to Suncoast before. They don't even realize that we're underground. So for the first time coming forward, we like to make them feel as comfortable as possible, especially because they're writing a test and they get nervous about that alone. And I think just now you'll get to meet some of our candidates and hopefully see them further through the process later on.
Well, fairly good. Bit intimidating, coming through security, escorted with MRB, but otherwise going very good. People here are friendly, making me feel welcome.
I'll see inside an assignment test. Nothing much, but I'll see inside what I'm going to do. But I'm expecting good results. That's all.
I'm looking for this, and I will hope it will be happen, and I believe in myself. I will do that.
It was fairly from my mother who works here at Suncoast, and I applied through the internet online.
Come, relax. Put your bags on the floor. Turn off your cell phones. Okay. But you must relax. This is just the beginning of a journey, possibly for you. Yes, so feel it. And trust me, the more we get into it, you'll really start to feel it. Okay. There's the smiles. There we go. First of all, welcome to Suncoast Casino. How many of you have ever been to Suncoast before? But upstairs, eh? Yeah. Never downstairs. Okay, guys, welcome to, obviously, this is what we call back of house. This is the Suncoast Training Academy, where obviously where I do my assessments in the academy as well. Thank you for joining us today. You applied online, and some of the applicants whom I shortlisted also were hand-in CVs. And then obviously people were shortlisted according to the paper, what I could see on paper at that point. Today is a very important day because it's the first step of a possible journey to the end with myself and with Suncoast. Today's the assessment. It's a basic entry-level assessment. Please don't be nervous about it, relax. It's just for me to maintain an understanding where you are on the level and if you'll be, for example, able to cope with certain aspects of becoming possibly a trainee dealer. Trainee dealers is number-based. Okay, so how it works today, you write the assessment. Either two ways, pass or fail. Okay, unfortunately, if you do fail, your journey will end at that point. However, majority normally do pass, so be positive. Okay, and upon passing, you are then shortlisted a second time around. There are other assessments going on at the same time as well for the same position for my training school. So basically, at that point, the shortlisted people are put together again and invited to a presentation. So whoever is called with the results of the assessment and who passes, along with the other groups and building it up from that point. Presentation is the fun part because we're not just focusing on an entry-level assessment, we're basically focusing on the training school in particular. There was a criteria I was looking for from your matric certificates, which was a particular math symbol, the D and above. As you knew on the ad, it said that. And that for me on paper is how I can also shortlist people with regards to just simply starting with the maths. Okay, so today you're here to write this assessment. You have an hour and a half. You are not allowed to record any sums on the paper. It's mental maths, guys. I do disqualify automatically if I do see any workings on the page. I want you to relax and enjoy this experience. If for any reason it is not successful today, take it on as a positive experience, a step that you would never have encountered before. Okay, everything I do here is always positive. It's never negative. The tests will be handed out upside down. Please do not turn over. Thanks, Mareva. Don't turn over until I say, let's go for it, let's start together. You can, however, count your hairs if you need to, or off your fingers, or whatever. So you can air count. You can go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fine. But no recording math sums, please. There's a reason for that, for trainee dealers in particular. You have to have some sort of level of numeracy that you can calculate. Because if you're going to be a dealer one day standing behind that dealer's table, and you blackjack, counting up to 21, obviously you would be trained, but if you're counting up to 21, let's say, and you're going, 1 second. Okay, you can't do that as a dealer. Okay, so don't be despondent if you don't go forward as a trainee dealer either, because I do look for other aspects as well. Okay, guys, read the instructions in the front first. The test is simple. There's no tricks. As you read it, is what we're asking you. It starts off quite simple, and you think, this is going to be a breeze. And then it builds up momentum, obviously. Okay, so just hang in there, go for it. Everybody just take a deep breath. Relax. Start right here at the instructions. Don't skip. Don't skim. Read it. The pass mark is 80%. But that's not like school, remember? School to get 80 was like horrendously difficult. So I don't want you to think like that. You just focus on putting yourself into that paper. Are you ready? I wish you the best of luck. As I said, there's 2 options, pass or fail. We will take you to the next journey, to the next level of the journey, when and if I'm able to. Turn your pages over. Good luck. Basically stage 2 of a 3-stage process. Stage 2 is made up of a presentation whereby the candidates who have successfully passed the assessment are now invited back to settle in and actually have a presentation on more in-depth information about the training school and Suncoast careers itself. Quite a few of you were probably here during the assessment stage yesterday. Some of you have actually completed the assessments at previous stages and have now been all put together, pooled for the presentation for the actual trainee dealer's position. I always like to give you a little bit of a background about Soho itself. Soho Sun is the group that we obviously work for. Did you even know that we have 95 hotels and 14 casinos? We've got obviously tables. Now remember, when I say tables, I'm talking on a whole here. Table starts with training school, trainee dealer, soup, pit boss, and up and up and up, and then to the final stage of the table's manager, as I say, is the honcho of the show. Okay, so under each section, it's got a whole lot of subsections, don't forget that at the end of the day. Then we've got slots, our slots department. Then we've got marketing, we've got cash desk, we've got food and beverage, surveillance, information, IT, information technology, finance, slots technical. Then we've got human resources, me. Okay. And we've got security, maintenance, and then obviously we do have the hotel, but I don't recruit as part of the hotel. One of my big programs, and I'm very passionate, I'm also the program manager for this, is for the graduate development program. This program I take obviously students who have just obtained their degrees or diplomas most recently, and I place them into a 1-year managed program at Suncoast. I'm starting to look at you as individuals now, which is important. At the presentation level, just to reiterate, no criminal records. If people have had situations, and we have had it, they've come to me and spoken to me about it, and then I will advise them at that point individually whether we can go forward or not. You must be able to work shifts, guys. This is not a hoity-toity, flashy, everyone thinks Suncoast, fun, entertainment. Yes, it is, and it's great to work here, but it's also work. So you've got to be physically and at that stage mentally strong. Okay. Hardworking and enthusiastic. That comes without saying anything. We want hard workers. Polite and respectful. That comes without saying once again as well. Polite to our customers. We're obviously hugely customer service orientated. A smile goes a very long distance, obviously. You have to have a good sense of personal hygiene as well. Very important. After all, you get tips. I always say to everybody, you must understand, wherever you're coming from, whatever age you are at this point, makes no difference. When you come to training school, if you're selected and successful, you're all starting at the same point. So the gaming license will be when you're successful in training school, and about your second, third, even we might leave it to the fourth week at this stage, it depends. We will start saying, right, time to get your gaming license applied for, and at that point there's a lot of paperwork that goes backwards and forwards, so that we get your gaming license in time for you after your graduation to obviously work on the floor. So when I'm just warning you in advance, those points will come later on in training school. Right, so during your training school, you taught various games, various chipping skills, chips, okay? The money of the business, basically, as the dealers. And then afterwards, after 8 weeks, you pass. Then you become a trainee dealer. No longer a learner, a trainee dealer with an internationally recognized certificate. So now you got your certificate. You're going to now become a trainee dealer. You sign a 1-year fixed-term contract with Suncoast. The international language on the gaming floor is English. You cannot speak your own tongue language, whether it's Afrikaans, Zulu, Xhosa, whatever it is. You cannot. You speak English to each other. You can actually get disciplined for that. It's quite serious because obviously most of the punters will understand English. And it would be considered rude if you're talking another language and somebody can't understand. Only 20 people will be selected to start the school. However, about 30 will be nearly all of you, or all of you could be taken through to the next round of recruitment. It depends. Today they should be a little bit more relaxed. They've obviously written the test. We've marked the tests. They've been contacted and they know they've passed. So today should literally be what I call a chill session, to come sit down and enjoy listening and absorbing a little bit more on a different note.
Today they said we're going to attend a presentation, so they called us to attend the presentation. So we are here for the presentation. This is going to begin at 10 o'clock.
This is not like the first day. The first day I was nervous. I thought the test maybe it would be difficult, but it was not.
We passed our test, which was easy. Now we are for the second part, which will also be easy. Then we're in the game.
Nice, everything is nice. I'm feeling the form now. For doing a presentation, I'm feeling good, comfortable.
We're great. They're having a presentation about dealers, and yeah, hopefully it's going to go well.
Obviously, after the video, and this is fun because it just puts it all into perspective. Yes, it is a lot of lights, camera, action. This is Suncoast typical style. When you're walking along the corridors, did you feel the vibe with the people? Now that's important.
Okay, to learn the first part about chipping, put your thumb on the bottom corner, flip over towards you.
We go dealing now. Yes. Come, let's go. Fun. You can actually have a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Right, guys. We've come to the end of the presentation.
Well, the presentation was motivating. It really showed me the passion Suncoast Casino has for its employees, and I would really love to work for them in the future.
It was inspirational. It shows me that this is a good, fun and professional environment to work at, and I would be more than happy to oblige and work here.
It was good. It was nice and interesting. Hi, presentation was fun. It was exciting, really inspirational. I really enjoyed it. Even if I didn't want to be a dealer now, I'd want to work in Suncoast.
It was very inspirational and taught me a lot about what Suncoast is all about. It's
made me have a broader view of what Suncoast has to offer in terms of the scope for this job, and it was actually kind of fun. I enjoyed the video, and yeah, that's about it.
The good news, I've decided to put you all through to the recruitment. To the recruitment! Today is a very exciting day. It's the third stage of the recruitment processing. This is a culmination of a number of the candidates who've completed the assessments, as well as being through the presentation. Everybody from the presentation stage who was selected will be here today. Mixed emotions because they're excited. They've got through to this very important round. Guys, welcome to stage 3. How does it feel? On that sliding scale of excited but nervous? More nervous? The last 2 sessions or now? Are you serious? And you know me already. However, at the end of the day, they know it's a big interview session. This is what I call our mass recruitment session. It's literally on an individual basis, and then it also goes forward onto a group basis later on for the successful candidates who go into the second round of this day's events, basically. With me today, I have a wonderful lady who's a very critical part of my recruitment process and her recruitment process for the trainee dealers. And I'm going to hand you over to Judy Austin, the tables training specialist.
Oh, very exciting things happening today. We are going to be doing a mass recruitment for the next training school. Lots of nervous young people out there who are hopeful to join us on the training school. I find this all very exciting. Love being able to give young people opportunity and the tools for a future career within the Suncoast Group.
We'd like to thank you, all of us, for the opportunity that you gave us today. Thank you very much.
I'm going to be assisting Tracy in choosing the people that we think are most suitable to be tables dealers. It's not as glamorous and easy as it looks, so we're looking for particular people with personality and passion and energy.
I'm here for a trainee dealer position. I'm an applicant. Yeah. A bit nervous but good, yeah.
Firstly, you know how the drill, send in your CV, call you in for a test, write it, and it was quite, nerve-wracking. I was nervous, but then I did my best, and then now it's the interview, and I don't know what to expect.
What I call this is something like speed dating, speed interview. So you've literally got 3 minutes to tell us or answer the questions so we get to know a little bit more about you. So use the time appropriately. Don't get nervous. The minute you get nervous, obviously you don't come out. You'll go straight after your 3-minute interview with each interviewer. I'm first, and then you go to Judy, and then we round robin like that, and the next 2 come through. Okay, so this is the longest process of waiting at this stage. Okay, all raring to go? Put your smiles on, put your personalities out there. Let's get to see who you are and what you're all about.
It wasn't as nerve-wracking as I thought. It was actually quite interesting and fun. So I managed to calm my nerves down. Everything went well.
When I first walked in, I was a bit nervous, but after 5 to 10 seconds, it was easy stuff after that.
Yeah, I'm confident. I'm definitely going through. Well, I'm expecting anything, but the nerves,
First stage of this mass recruitment is basically Judy and I collating our own personal notes on each and every person that we've interviewed. And then it's quite interesting from there that you mostly match up. And those that you don't match up with, then there's a query, then we look deeper into it. But I would say so far, 95% is spot on with the two of us, in agreement with first impressions. Very important.
Oh, very interesting. It's amazing what you can actually get out of a person in 3 minutes with a few short sentences. But and I think also very interesting how Tracy and I match up in so many cases with different questions that we've asked.
Okay guys, this is obviously, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed that speed dating session. I'm going to start dividing numbers into groups now. And then the first group, I mean, obviously I'll call through, then have a chat with you and so on with the rest of the groups, okay? Unfortunately, I'm not going to be taking you forward as trainee dealers at this stage. However, that doesn't necessarily mean it's the end of the road, okay? There's certain personalities, certain traits that are very important what I'm looking for. But there's certain people that I've seen today that I think you would be best suited maybe another position. So out of the people that are left here today, I'm going to put you all forward for the next level of recruitment. Taps on your shoulders, back tap. The next step is going to be on an individual basis. And it's in, out, like that. Just having some fun. What is your number? Number 12.
It's blue.
Okay. The base color.
It's green. Red. Yellow.
Pink.
Can you please read this out loud?
It does not cost anything to be nice.
It does not cost anything to be nice.
You should never be too busy to say please and thank you. You should never be too busy to say please and thank you.
How you do your work is a portrait of you.
How you do your work is a portrait of you.
If we don't look after the customer, our competition will.
If we don't look after the customer, our competition will.
Perfect. You can stop.
Is that it?
You also got a nice strong voice, huh? Unfortunately, guys, I'm sorry you're not going to be successful to the next round. Hey guys, unfortunately, I'm sorry to tell you that you have to stay a little longer. This is now the very last, session for this recruitment. Basically, it's a group session. So as you are together, you remain together. So basically what I'm going to do now is we're going to play a little bit of a game together. I want you to relax and enjoy it. Each team is going to be given some cards. As a team, you will build. These cards can be worked out collectively how to build something. You can build a design that goes up as high as possible. It has to be the highest standing tower. So guys, I'm giving you exactly 20 minutes. Judy and myself will be rotating around you writing notes.
Yeah.
It's going okay.
We try and different things and try and find methods in order to solve the problem. Unfortunately, time is of the essence, so.
Ima,
Yes, one to open it. Start from the bottom. Yeah, start from the bottom and make your way up.
This is not a losing team.
Another like a double layer. A double layer.
We're trying our best. Our aim is not to finish last.
Nobody touch. Walk away. Walk away. Walk away. And the winners are... Well done, guys. Okay.
I joined the Sogo-san family on the 16th of September. I met Tracy. She recruited me for an assessment in joining the Tables department. I wrote assessments, quite nervous about the assessments, but I rocked it, and She called me in and I came in for a recruitment meeting with her, and I met Judy for the first time as well. And she told me about the tables department and the dealers, supervisors, and how it works in general in this gaming world. And I took part in this 8 weeks of training school. At first, it was nerve-wracking, but to tell you the fact, we grew as a family. Everyone became familiar with each other, and throughout, we enjoyed each other's company. We learned a lot. I never knew such things about tables and gaming on roulette and blackjack. But through those 8 weeks, it was up and down, but I pulled through it. I loved it, and I'm on the floor for about 2 months now, and I'm improving, and I love that.
It was not easy, trust me, because when it comes to calculations, bear in mind that on the tables department, you have to do everything by your mind, no calculators, no rough work, no nothing. So each and every time when you do your test and your problems like adding up, so I worked very hard because basically it was not my thing even at school, but I worked very hard to be able to be true. Then remember that the passing mark was 80%, so each and every test you write you have to get not less than 80. Then I passed it. I made it through. Then on the first, we graduated on the 30th of April. And then from then I started to be on the floor on the 1st of May. And it was not easy because, you know, at the training school, there are no, like, that crowd of people whereby they are playing with the real money. So now at the training school and the floor is totally different. So when you come up to the floor, it's whereby you get to be exposed to really people whereby you're going to touch the real money and be able to work together with really people that now they are gamblers.
I joined the Suncoast family in June 2010. I started off as a trainee dealer and worked my way up. As I started, I inspired to be the best that I can, and sooner or later I found myself on the dealer championships. Obviously, I managed to make it into the top 6, and that's where I competed in dealer championships. I made it there. It was a great achievement, starting out fresh and becoming one of the best dealers that there was in Suncoast.
Well, may I first welcome you to the Suncoast Tables Training Department under the auspices of the Suncoast Academy, and welcome you to our brand new training room, which is looking stunning. Can I also give you a little bit of history behind our training? We started in 2007 in a tiny little room which housed 1 roulette and 1 blackjack and no room for anything else. Tables then discovered the importance of the training, and they have given us this wonderful new training room. At the moment we are on our 41st training school. Wonderful bunch of guys who are finding it a little bit stressful at times, but that is normal. We give them lots of work to do. It's not as easy as it looks, but it's such fun, can be fun. Within the tiers we have a lot of laughter, and for me I find it's so rewarding at the end of the 8-week training school when they put on their uniforms and finally graduate and make it to the casino floor. We presently have 13 students who are very lucky in that they are the first ones to have come through our new training room. They're in their 4th week of training where they are learning their dealing skills, how to cut chips, how to deal American roulette, and they will be learning how to deal blackjack in the last 2 weeks of their training. Their full training is 8 weeks, at the end of which time they will graduate. Every week they are assessed on what they have learned that week, and they have to pass their tests, otherwise they're not going to make the grade, which puts them under a lot of pressure.
It's been fantastic. There's a lot of hard work involved, not what I expected, but as it's going, I'm getting there. It's been good, really good. 0, 32 red, 15 black, 19 red, 4 black, 21 red, 2 black, 25 red, 17 black, 34 red, 6 black, 27 red, 13 black, 36 red, 11 black, 30 red, 8 black, 23 red, 10 black, 5 red, 24 black, 16 red, 33 black, 1 red, 20 black, 14 red, 31 black, 9 red, 22 black, 18 red, 29 black, 7 red, 28 black, 12 red, 35 black, 3 red, 26 black. Well, today we were doing our tables today. We were dealing on the table, doing all the callbacks and stuff like that. It was pretty hectic during the sprint, but we're getting there. I'm confident, I'm chuffed about it, I'm excited, can't wait to go on the floor. Something new to me, yeah.
Today we're still busy with our dealing on the tables. We're practicing mainly on our core bets, just trying to perfect it, and just to speed up our how can I say, our performance on the table. Overall, it's been alright, really nerve-wracking, but we're slowly overcoming it.
Day one was a bit nerve-wracking. We didn't know what to expect. They kept telling us that it's difficult, but then, you know, since we passed the first test, we thought that initially it's going to be easier, but then now you can see that it's getting harder. But then we're enjoying it. So we're enjoying it even though we're struggling at times, but we do get through. So we're doing a lot of things. We're chipping, we're doing drop cutting, learning a lot of things. We're dealing on the tables, we are doing our timetables and a lot more. So yeah, we're enjoying it. Then we do have people here that are helping us to get through, like through difficult times. There are times where we feel like crying and times where we feel like we just can't do it anymore, but then we know we're going to get there.
In this training room, I've been assisting Judy. I am a table supervisor on the floor. I'm down here to assist her with the trainees. That's when you make your full mandatory announcement. Okay, so here it's like you got this chip change, 1 pink for 10 blacks. They come, they check it. Thank you. You run it up and then you sort yourself out. Okay. And it is a good experience for me. I learn a lot even though I've been in this industry for 8 years now. Every day I learn something new. I've learned a lot from Judy as well. She's taught me a lot. The trainees teach me a lot. We teach each other in this room. It's a very good experience.
I'm also helping out Judy with the trainees, just to help out training them.
We're doing the flashcards. This is something that you do every morning when we come in. I'll just put the card in front of him. He has to give me the answer. How much is this? Once you're done with the flashcard, he's going to tell me the wheel clockwise. Once he's done with that, he's going to tell me about the section bets, where to place them. Are you ready to start? Okay. Are you? Okay. 306.
132, 153, 64, 105, 175, 143, 210. 525, 38, 455.
And I've experienced a lot, I've learned a lot, dealing with different people every day, meeting new faces. That's what I do all the time in the floor, but I've become like, you know, I've experienced more in the training school because I've been learning new things every day from Ness and from Judy. There's a lot that I didn't know as a dealer, but now I know something. My mistakes has been corrected.
Yeah, it's kind of hectic, but we have to take each week at a time.
540 for the bet.
It's good so far. Had my ups and downs for today, but pick myself up and carrying on.
Sunday so is dealing and we placing bets. It's been good so far.
So far he's doing well, although he's doing some mistake there and there, but I'm here to correct him. Two pinks out. Yes.
They're not bad, eh? They're coming along well. It's difficult on some days, it's better on other days. But that's the whole learning process, eh? But they're coming together very well. And they all are coping quite well.
It's going well. Everything's going good so far, but it is a bit hard, but practice makes perfect.
The training is a bit challenging, but I take it one day at a time. Yeah, I'm going to get that.
Goes by 100 and 21 neighbors goes by 40, 1,100 for the call bid because it belongs to one person. It's one person's hand. You hold it at the edge. You pull it and you place it down to where you want it. All times on blackjack. Okay, and it's not nice to go and obviously go 6 or 16, card or no card, and the player will say whether they want it. Basically what we're doing is we're announcing the total of each hand. This is a hand, it's too many. Okay, it's going to be bust because it's more than 21. Yeah. Making memories in my to the King of Kings.
Today is graduation day. We finally got here. It's been a long and bumpy road. There's been tears. We've had lots of fun along the way. But the guys are ready now to hit the gaming floor, and they are very excited to have finally reached their graduation. I'm very proud of them. I've got a lot of faith in them. I know they're not going to let me down on the gaming floor. We've given them the tools, we've shown them how to use the tools. It's up to them what they do with it now. Good luck to all of you.
Well, today is like the best day in our lives. We're getting graduated. We're all very excited about it. Can't believe that we're actually here. For me, it means a lot because this is like a secure job for myself, and I'm sure the same with the other guys as well. We're all really excited about this. We all, from the beginning, we never knew, we started off with so many of us, and to see that there's only 10 of us, yeah, it's like a big achievement for each one of us. I'm really proud of each one of them. And yeah, we always had, during the 8 weeks of our training, we're always helping each other, and we're always there for each other. We're like a close unit, we're like a family basically, but it's just sad that we'll be splitting today, because we're really going to miss each other.
We're graduating after a long 8 weeks of training, and well, hopefully it's all going to go well, and we're very proud of ourselves apparently. It's a life-changing experience for every one of us, and well, this morning we actually found out that it's also changing to the ones who have been teaching us, and we're very grateful that they've been there for our lives. Like, it's a lot, and we pray that their families and themselves may prosper for the future, because they've given us something to fall back on.
The training for this 8 weeks, it's been up and down. We've had our good times, we've had our bad times. But we've come a long way. We're really proud of the 10 trainees that are here today. They've worked really hard. We three, Judy, myself, and Zandile, have worked really hard with them. And we know when they go up on the floor, they are going to do us proud. It has not been easy. It's been really difficult. But they've got here, and we are really proud of them.
You all did really well. Congratulations to all of you, man. First off, a really big thank you to the girls at the back there. Huh? Big hand, big hand. So congratulations to all of you. Your responsibility is to the company, but primarily it is to yourselves. So well done for making it this far. We've got some certificates here. And the first one, Yolenta Jonathan. And first on the floor, eh? Well done. Secondly, Samir. There you go, man. Let's do it that way. Well done, Samir. There we go, Nelisa. Well done, man. Well done, man. Close enough. Well done. Okay, guys. Well done. That really is the first step for you in the rest of your lives. It'll be an interesting ride, man, and I wish you all the best of luck.
I'm just so happy and so glad to see you've come all the way to the end. Well done. Okay. Pleasure.
Today is like the happiest day of my life, because now my life is starting. I just got out of school yesterday, and now I've got a secure job.
Well, it's a new beginning, new chapter, fresh start.
It was a bit of a tough journey, a lot of ups and downs. Sometimes you feel like you want to just quit, but we had good trainers. Naz and Zandi helped me a lot as well, and also the guys. So yeah, now I'm here today. I'm proud of myself like everyone else, and also a big thank you to everybody.